And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock. Welcome, folks, and what? Better way to... Celebrate the... And now the Los Angeles Star... It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at small forward. And for the Suns, KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns, AD's tough around that rack.
Reeves against Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. East rising and helium floating.
Davis misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Durant surveying the D. Throws it up high. Nurkic's shot is good.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Reeves. On the wing, Davis. Gets the 3 to fall. Davis has got 5 now.
At least you need to honor Davis's three-point shot because he can make those.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's O'Neal. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Booker against Reeves. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
James outside. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Suns lead by 3. Right side Booker. Driving inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 3 to shoot. James passes to Finney-Smith. On target from range.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Booker's shot is good.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Finney-Smith inside. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Davis. Pass to James. On the wing, Finney-Smith. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. Outside for Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Reeves. Pass to connect. Here's James. The Suns clear it.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Booker looking around. Here's O'Neal. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Devin Booker. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the 2nd quarter. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know,
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Lakers connect. Shooting 1. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And that one good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's James. It's hauled in by the Suns. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Classic move by LeBron James.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Right side Reeves. Back to Finney-Smith. Oh, Durant with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Beal from outside. Hits the trifecta. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
They get the rebound to the left side wing. And here's Connect outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Connect's got 6 here in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside for Davis. Pass to James. Davis with a screen on Durant. James, a good look. Plenty of room to knock down that one. James has got 6.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Finney-Smith passes to James. 1:43 left in the first half. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Rebounded by Nurkic.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Here's James. Durant pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 14. And the call will be against Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 28.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Will it go? Left side Davis. Pass to Connect. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Beal.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
For 3, James sends it home from three-point land. James has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Suns lead by 16.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead, right?
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason, yeah, you have big...
And let's talk now about the first half in our game. Devin Booker been doing his thing.
Ever since Booker made his trip to the...
Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nick Richards out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Second in field goal percentage, third in fast break points, and here's a team that loves sharing the ball. Top 5 in assists. They had an offense that did not stagnate.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Lakers in second, fifth, Phoenix.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Koloko, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Christian Wood comes in for Vanderbilt. Here's Koloko, covered by Richards, and it's Koloko missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
To the middle. And finished off by Bol.
It's really easy for Bol to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these freaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
Here's Reddish. And a missed layup. Phoenix leading by 15. Allen drives. Here's Bol. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bol's got this second bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Allen. Christie with a rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Reddish. Pass to Koloko. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Allen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Christie. Allen defending. Here's Koloko. It's intercepted. Allen on the wing. Here's Richards. With the second effort, Bol. Soft touch off the glass. Bol's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those boards appear to me like easy money for Bol. then the awareness to put it back through, that's good work.
Outside Reddish. Here's Hachimura driving to the basket, kept alive. Pass to Koloko. Here's Wood. Shot clock at 6. Here's Koloko, covered by Richards. Goes back up. And it's Koloko missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Allen outside. Three-pointer. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Reddish finds Hachimura. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And Booker throws it down.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Reddish. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Phoenix out in front, running away with it. And we've got more action coming away after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Suns foul. Devin Booker.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Tries the spin move. James passes to Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Here's Booker outside Durant. Second chance effort. The shot. And it's Phoenix with another.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense to continue to attack that area.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
James, that's good.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Booker goes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Austin Reeves picks one up.
Foul.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And he sinks the second. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Davis. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Durant. Check by James. Durant's shot is off.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
And that one's good. Connect.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Booker with the jam.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
James passes to Finney-Smith. The Suns clear it. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side Reeves. Pass to Davis. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Beal gets the bucket.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
James up top, guarded by Durant. James inside, Durant's there. James, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Reeves with the ball. Beal picks him up. Here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, no good. And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Now here's O'Neal. Defense right on him. Back to Booker. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 46.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
folks. Thanks. For tuning in to 2K Sports for the. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And Williams just turning on the Jets that time, blowing by him for the jam.
And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. Booker looking around. Stolen by Dort.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force it.
Oh!
Goodness. So quick in that open floor, Jalen Williams.
Booker against Caruso. Shots good by Booker.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
It's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Holmgren. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
O'Neal passes to Durant. For 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso kicks to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the
on the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Beal. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Durant. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 6. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Dort against Booker from outside the arc. And it's Durant missing. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Booker against Caruso. Nurkic a screen on Caruso. Booker dishes to Nurkic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it loose. Beal with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So for Oklahoma City right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Well, Brent, Mark Dagnall was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Pass to Durant. Durant raising up.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Caruso. No good that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker outside. Floats one up. Booker fires it up and in.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Fires from deep. Oh, KD buries the three.
And Durant, the purest shooters in the league.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Now here's Booker. This game he had 28 points.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. Knocked loose. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
And Durant gets it to go.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now. Suns trail by 5. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against KD. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams a screen on Booker. Dort uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Phoenix Suns. And that about wraps.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Bull. Then there's Dunn. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams has checked in. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And here now the Thunder after the Suns pick up 2. Wallace finds Williams, and it's good for 2. Williams has got his first basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Allen. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wallace looking for an opening. They set the pick. Pass to Joe. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Suns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Wallace up on top, defended by Jones. Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Richard. Suns trail by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace.
Team foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Dunn. Over Wiggins. Dunn finds Jones. Tries it from the top of the key.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Joe passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Good on the shot. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
That's a nifty shot there from Jones. At 6'1", Tyus needs to perfect that float.
Wallace outside. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Swiped it away. The kick out to Williams. Jones against Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. And the basket is good. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Allen outside. Hands it from downtown.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Wallace down low, defended by Jones. Joe with it. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Wallace outside. Wiggins outside. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Richards passes to Jones. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Joe. Defended by Richards. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen finds Richards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Durant's checked in for Bol Bol. Lars O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Bradley Beal's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Booker in for Tyus Jones. The shot by Beal, no good. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Thunder And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center.
And Booker now in attack mode. That's the kind of hard-charging approach he needs to have to get points on the board.
No coverage that time.
Against Dort.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Booker against Williams. Booker the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Nurkic. He's covered closely. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3, and the Thunder another 3.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Strong finish by KD.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. He's checked in for the Thunder. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Durant kicks to Booker. Back to KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For 3, Durant. Outside for Beal. Outside, KD. Tries again. He's off on that one. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 6. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:25 left in the fourth. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Caruso against Beal. And that one's good, Caruso.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Durant for 3. Durant with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. No good on the shot. And it's Phoenix's ball. 8-point game. The 3 from KD. Durant with another miss. And so here is Oklahoma City. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now here's Caruso. Outside, Dort. From deep three-point land. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
Dort. We got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Connect. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Pass to Connect for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, the rookie with the answer. Connect saying, I am ready for prime time.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our topic was how he'll defend Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shea demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Connect. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Clock at 4. Here's Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to James. And there's 2. Work on the glass, man, off that time.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Davis, driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6 points.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the 3. The Lakers lead by 3. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now, here is James. His last outing, he had 24 points. To the right side, and here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Now here's Davis. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Reeves. Spins. Here's Davis. There's the three. He drops it from range.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Caruso outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And that one's good.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Connect, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Thunder trail by 5. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Davis, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Davis has got 10 points. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Davis. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. And it's great to have WNBA star Nneka Ogwumike on hand tonight.
An all-timer. She's played a ton of games on this floor with the Sparks. Off the floor, a fantastic leader.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers in the lead. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, They also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Holmgren against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The three, James. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
From the corner, LeBron so versatile offensively.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Davis slams it home.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Outside Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. Davis against Holmgren. Back to Finney-Smith, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against Indiana, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
James goes in. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Reeves. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
You take a look at the Lakers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
It's a coach's dream to see the...
Appreciate you joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Here's Hachimura. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Oklahoma City trailing. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
They grabbed their own miss. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Joe. The kick out to Wiggins. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Oklahoma City, second.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Hachimura outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Clock at 6. Pass to Hayes. Vanderbilt against Williams. Vanderbilt, no good. The Thunder shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Hayes, the pass to Vanderbilt. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Christie, covered by Joe. Christie passes it to Hayes. Out to Hachimura. Clock is at 3. Now Vanderbilt. Let's go with a 3. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hachimura in the post. Pounded by Wiggins. Here's Vanderbilt. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Wallace with it. He's scoreless. Outside Joe. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And putting the defender in the spin cycle. An underused move in his arsenal.
Now here's Hachimura. 1:03 left in the third. Pass to Reddish. Vanderbilt with a screen. And Reddish gets it to go.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Wallace. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 3. Christie passes it to Hayes. Shoots over Wiggins. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Hayes. To the left wing. The three is up. Christie's shot is off. Wiggins for three. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. High flying Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Williams with it. Picked up by James. Dort, the pass to Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 for 10 in a game this close. They're going to challenge the call.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams.
Which is challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Reeves, the pass to Davis. Right side, Finney Smith. One falls, coming off Davis' feed.
Finney Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finney Smith pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
On the wing, Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Finney Smith uses the glass to finish the layup.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. And now we got an intentional foul. Reddish is checked in for Reeves.
Austin Reeves. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Reddish against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 5.
Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's James. James finds a runway and gets airborne.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. reverse. And he lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
James passes to Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
There's a screen. Dort outside. Caruso outside with the drive. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's James. The putback. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Finney Smith. And the three off target.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
For three, James. It falls! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. LeBron James with the flush.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with the 2.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.
opening. Lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Reddish. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. KD sets the pick for Booker. Outside Durant, launches it, frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Now here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
LeBron James on the wing. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over Durant. LeBron passes to Reddish. Down low. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Booker. Durant's got 6.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Connect. No good. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Booker left side. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And stolen by Booker. Pushing it up. Count it.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Connect. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Here's Booker. He had drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Lakers in 5th.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And a wide open look for James. And the 3 off target. Phoenix leading by 9. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now here's Booker. He's got 8. It's tipped. Here's Christie driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Hayes finds Reeves. 1:36 left to play in the first. Rebound by Nurkic. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
Reeves the pass to Christie. The putback. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They have a 9-point lead. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Goloko, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Suns leading by 9. Booker looking around. And the shot goes in. Booker's got 14.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Sun. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Cameron Reddish is out there with Connect. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Shots good by Booker.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And the dunk by Booker.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
And Davis nails the three.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
For three, Booker, a rebound by the Lakers. Reddish with the ball, now guarded by Booker. A shot by Reddish, no good. Phoenix leading by 10. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Durant against James. Pass to Reddish. Back to James. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
With three, Booker nails the three. So confident.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's James. Here's Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
I'm sorry, it's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Booker, right side. And Devin Booker in the paint.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jump.
Connect. No good. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Nurkic, and he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 17.
That's his comfort zone. Nurkic does almost all of his scoring down low.
And it's Davis missing. Suns on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 26 points.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
James looking around. Unloads. Here's Davis. Outside, James. Spins. And there's the drive. Scores off the spin. James has got 4 this quarter.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
James kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. The 3. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Booker inside. Guarded by Reddish. Shots good by Booker.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. And really deep through that time. James has got 10.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Shots good by Booker.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
James against Durant. LeBron outside. Takes it inside. And the dunk by James.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Booker. And that one released in time, but no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Sun, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think
that'll do it for our show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Cole is out there with Dunn. Then there's Allen. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Richards.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Pass to Coloco. Shakes him. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard, the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Christie. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Bull. Done outside. And it's the Lakers on the break. Reeves outside. Now Hachimura. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Makes it off the glass. Hayes has got his first bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Christie.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
Now here's Allen.
Shake Milton.
From the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got 6.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Hayes with the screen for Milton. Can't hit that one. Phoenix leading by 15. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Reeves outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Coloco. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to Reeves. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Good season for him last year. First in three-point shooting. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency. That's the kind of three-point efficiency you want.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Jones, no one around him. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Looking to end the run. Back to Hachimura. From deep. And Bull pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Reddish kicks to Finney Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And that one's good by Davis.
He's got a 7.5-foot wingspan. AD's release point makes it impossible to stop that jumper.
Outside for Durant. For the 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And even 3-on-3 break. Right side Davis. And so it's Phoenix in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Reddish. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Durant against LeBron. Fires the 3. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
The drive by Booker. And coming in as a 4-spacing 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the
first team foul. At the line for the Suns.
Comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Davis, the pass to Reddish. Uncovered. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
For 3, Booker. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's LeBron outside. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Lakers ball.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Out to KD. Launches it from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Suns lead by 20. And here's Booker from the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Outside, Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Fader on the way. James misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It's blocked. They retain possession.
2 minutes remain in this ball.
O'Neal looking around. 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here he goes. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Shots good by Booker.
If you're talking strictly from shooting range, Booker is right at the top of that group.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Booker outside. Pass to KD.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
To the inside, and stolen by Booker. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 39.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Durant inside. Working on James. Three-pointer. Nurkic kicks to KD. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson.
NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Damian Lee out there with Devin Booker, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Booker surveying the D. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he buries his first look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Come on, SGA, with some salsa.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yes, the Thunder head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Durant. Knocked loose. Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Caruso outside. Fires top of the key. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Durant for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they pick up 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Phoenix making a switch here. Beal's checked in. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. In the 3rd spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and of course Kevin Durant.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know, watching these guys take off, it's awesome. And Booker putting on a show.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, BA.
Phoenix leading by 3. After all the foul, he'll head to the line for two. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside for Dort. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Booker. 32 seconds left in the first. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Caruso with the bucket.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Booker against Caruso. That one is off. Great D that time from Holmgren. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude weight-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Durant against Dort. And Durant slams it home.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Caruso outside. Dort, a screen on Beal. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
A lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Cranked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result. And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Nifty move. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Out to Beal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Booker against Caruso. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. There's the triple. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Booker. Out to Beal. Takes a 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Man, this guy is one of the most athletic guards in the league. SGA off the charts.
Outside Booker. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Suns.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Durant finishes off the lob.
Well, we've all seen it, the mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Durant way outside, and that's not gonna go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Phoenix out in front, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And let's talk now about the first half in our game. Devin Booker been doing his thing.
The team is at its best when Booker...
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Joe, the pass to Hartenstein, knocks it loose, and stolen by Jones. Pass to Bull. Finished off the break. Bull's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Very reliable at that guard position. Jones, a terrific player at knowing when to pass the ball.
And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
For 3, Allen. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, VA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Outside Joe, pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Left side Joe, 5 to shoot. Back to Wallace. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Allen outside. Pass to Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Wallace with it, working on Jones. Here's Hartenstein. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Allen outside. Inside, here's Bowl, and finished off by Bowl.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Wallace outside. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Allen outside, and he's going for the lob. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Hartenstein with a screen on Jones. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, they get a hand on it. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. To the inside, Bowl. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bowl's got 10 points here in the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Hits the three-pointer.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
There's a screen by Bowl. Here's Allen. Some solid defense from Williams.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Allen drives.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. Devin Booker out there with Damian Lee. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for the Suns. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Dunn, he's checked in for Beal.
Number 0, Ryan Dunn.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
Making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Now Booker. Durant with a screen on Dort. To the middle. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Thunder trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Holmgren against Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Williams into the lane. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren to take the lead. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Count it. Good.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Durant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside, Williams could take the lead. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
The Thunder pull it in.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
To the paint.
Yes! There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He connects, and he's tied it up. What a shot!
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Durant against Holmgren.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Fires from deep. Can't knock in the 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie. Well, it's almost time for action here at OKC. And welcome to 2K Sports. We're excited. To be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Cam Reddish is out there with Connect, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Now here's Holmgren. No dice from the high post.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Finney Smith passes to James. Over Dort. Shot's good by James.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
James passes to Reddish. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Here's Connect. 10 points in his last outing. And here's James. Finney Smith up top, just 5 to shoot. Davis a screen. James with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. And James gets it to go.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 1. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Now, here is James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Finney-Smith. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
James passes to Reddish. Screen by James. Lets it go from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Tipped away. Right side, Williams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 11 points in the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's James. Pass to Connect. Now here's Finney-Smith. Williams defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Lakers, Connect.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And so is Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. 11. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Reddish. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
B.A., one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Out to the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And Davis with the block. Finney-Smith inside. Working on Williams. Here's James. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Lou Dort picks one up. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
B.A., I absolutely absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
First personal foul, second team foul.
James passes to Davis. Now here's Finney-Smith. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Finney-Smith's gotten his third basket of the night. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. Pass to Reddish. James with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Caruso. Here he goes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. James finds Reddish. From deep three-point land. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Dort. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
For 3, James. They get the rebound. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Here's Williams. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. There's the strength of the king.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets a very good look and converts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Davis with a screen on Dort. Dort with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Into the lane. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Finney-Smith. For 3, James. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
I think for Oklahoma City, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Lakers. Appreciate you joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Jackson Hayes, Austin Reeves out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Christie in at the 2.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Now here's Joe. Banked it in off the glass. Joe's got his first basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Christie, covered by Joe. Hachimura against Wiggins. Pass to Reeves. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. Reeves has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. The kick out to Williams. Back to Joe. 4 on the clock. Robbed. Hayes with it. Joe covering. On the wing, Hachimura. Pounded by Wiggins. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. Reeves has got 8.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Wallace misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Joe. Pass to Wiggins. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's a 2-point differential. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Christie, covered by Joe. Reeves, the pass to Christie. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Off target at the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Koloko. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Reeves outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Wallace, here we go. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the basket by Joe. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Wallace. And he converts the layup. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Reeves. Hachimura left side. The Thunder with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Hartenstein. Shoots from the baseline. Back to Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Out left to the wing. The kick out to Williams. And here's Wiggins. Over Reeves. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Williams.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Outside Reeves. Down low. And that one's good. Koloko's got his second basket of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. His fingerprints were all... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Dort against James. Out to the right wing. Davis, the pass to James. Finney-Smith with it. Shot clock at 6. The Thunder with the rebound. And up the court come the Thunder on the break to tie it up. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
They get it back. Davis over to the wing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Davis with a screen on Dort. The shot by James, no good. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. 2-point game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. James against Caruso. Shot's good by James. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
The kick out to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
James passes to Davis. AD doing what he does.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The Lakers lead by 4. Outside Reddish. Back to James. Wide open. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And it's Connect with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And so they foul intentionally. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The deep 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's James. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Williams against Reddish. Now Williams. Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Count it.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Lakers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Connect. Hartenstein pulls it in. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Caruso misses. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill,